Okay, here we go. Okay. Alright. I know I have to make it a bit more silent. Alright, I think that's good enough. Hello, Schnackos. Okay, so I'm gonna wait until there are a few people here. But what we're gonna do in this stream, you can probably read it on the thumbnail or on the title. We're going to code a time reversal data pack for Minecraft 1.17.1. I've already started work on it yesterday, but I haven't been able to code that much. Is this channel owned by you? It's rather a channel that belongs to all of the members of Blue's production team. Everyone is able to upload videos here, everyone is able to live stream here. It's just that I'm the only person who has yet uploaded something. Hello there, Karat. Hello. Have you advertised on Blues yet? No, I haven't. Yeah, so today I'm gonna reveal how I made this, because I mean, probably you haven't seen the tweets I made, but if you have, like the Karat, you will now see how the data pack works so far, and I'll fix some bugs and, well, add new features, of course. I'll also explain what this data pack does. I'll show you some things. So, yeah, I have to set up something real quick. Is the music too silent? Your creation, you made it. Yeah, it's my creation. Okay. Sorry. Alright. So now you should be able to see my entire stream, or rather, okay. Okay, now you'll be able to see my normal Minecraft again, because I have to show you something. Music? Okay, so you can't hear the music. No, you should be able to hear it. You should be able to hear the music. Like, Streamlabs says that the music is getting recorded. So you should be able to hear it. Let me... Like, okay, it's very silent. It's very silent. Now it should be better. Alright, so now, yeah, these items are very rough right now. So I have two items: the time recording device, right click to record or whatever, and the time application device. Names can be changed later. Right click to apply the recorded time, I guess. Yeah, so these descriptions are pretty accurate, because let me summon some sheep now and get myself some shears. So, is the music too loud? So right now I'm gonna summon some sheep and start time recording. Then I can shear some sheep, punch them around, dye them, maybe here, and then stop recording time. And now the time has basically been recorded, so now I can right click on the time application device and Kill them. That will be added in the stream, hopefully. When you kill them right now, during the recording process, it will glitch out, but I'm trying to make it so that if you kill them in the recording process and you reverse time, that they will hop back into existence again. Hawk posted. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Music a bit loud, in my opinion. Yeah, I thought that too. Now maybe? Okay. So now that we have the time recorded, we can right-click on the time application device and the time starts reverting. You can see here it lags a bit, but you can see here that the sheep go back, they undie again, they unshear again, and now the time has been reversed. Now, I can show you that again with flint and steel, for example. I light one on fire, and then I reverse time, and now he's not on fire anymore. And I can stop a time reversal at any point. So this will support every single MBT data that the entity can hold. So for example, potion effects, entity tags, color, custom name, everything. But right now, there is a bug that I can show you right now. So if I get a wolf and I get some bones, this only affects entities, right? Yeah, it affects every single entity besides players right now. So if I spawn this wolf here and I activate the time recording device and I... Whoops, that was... and now I tame it, now it's tamed. Now, if I apply the time again and I reverse it, you'll see that the dog will stay tamed. So, he's not a wild dog anymore, even though I reverse time, as you can see here. So, wow, 6 viewers already, thank you so much. Blue Cat is here. What? Blue Cat? Either way, yeah, now the dog is still tamed, even though I reverted time. So, what's the problem here? I'll show you that in a second. So, I hope you can see this. Can you see this? Yeah, I should be able to see it. So if I go into the functions of the Datapack, basically, let me go into recording time, store data, and reversing time, apply data. Okay, so these two functions are run every tick when you store, when you record data, and every tick when you apply data, respectively. So store data is run when you record, apply data is run when you, well, when you apply. The problem is, here in store data, it basically stores everything from the entity into a marker at 0, 0, and it basically inserts every single NBT into a string, into an array, every single tick. That's not the problem. The problem is apply data. I'm using data modify at e type equals exclamation mark markers scores entity ID equals 1 or higher. Basically, I'm modifying the entity, like the sheep for example, or the wolf here, to have the exact same MBT data as the marker at 0, 0, and it copies it from the most recent data that it got, and then I'm deleting the most recent so that the next tick, the most recent, are the one from a tick before. So basically this is recording but in reverse, if that makes sense. The problem is that when I apply data from the marker onto the entity, it doesn't overwrite stuff that the marker doesn't have. For example, if the marker has silent colon 0b, so basically the marker is not silent, he's not muted. But the entity has silent colon 1b, so the entity is muted, and the marker is getting copied over to the entity. the entity will keep the silent colon 1b because it's not overwritten, because the marker doesn't have it. So that's what I'd like to fix first, so that the dog, for example, gets untamed, and when I use a name tag, that it also should reverse that, for example. So I record now, I give it a name, I stop recording, I revert time. Now you can see that it still has the name. I want to prevent that. So to prevent that, I thought of an idea. Maybe I could just remove every data from the entity first and then apply it. So that basically when every data is stored in the marker, so the entity doesn't have to have data. And that will make it so that the marker gets copied one by one. And to do that, I have to do data remove entity. Here maybe. Maybe I could use this command. This should, in theory, remove all the MBT data that the entity has at the moment. Yeah, right now it says no entity found because this is just a snippet out of a function. So, hopefully that works now. I really hope that works now. Let me try that real quick. And we'll name tag. Oops. Wolfie. Okay, let's name the wolf Wolfie, okay? So, I so hope that this works. It should work, in theory. Okay, so I spawn the wolf, I start recording, I tame it, then I give it a name, then I stop recording. Now comes the moment of truth. I start reverting. Rip. Okay, so basically it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Sorry, I can't see the stream chat right now. Let me read the stream chat real quick. Wow, 8 watching right now, wow! Imagine light mode. Yeah, sorry. MacRae fan is here too. Oh wow, thank you. Fangshai is here. Will this work on armor stand, item frame, area effect cloud and all? Yes, except markers. Markers and players are not affected by this. Okay, I'm a whole... hello Duplicate Gaming. Rep profile picture, hour in the description. Since when did Blue become a communist? Well, yeah, it's basically rather the YouTube channel of the production team of Blue, not of Blue himself. I just put an hour in there so that we don't have confusion about who does this channel belong to. Name Wolf Cloud Wolf. Okay, that's a good idea. That's actually a good idea. Name tag. Cloud. I'm just gonna name him Cloud because that's more of a pun. Silly communist confirmed. JK. Oh no, I'm not a communist. Slowly exposed. Get busted. Oh god, no, I shouldn't have said that. Okay. Yeah, I really hope that we can fix this. Maybe it was just... Sorry. Maybe it was just because I forgot reloading, maybe? I hope so, at least. So, let's spawn the wolf, record time, tame him, give him a name, stop recording. No, it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Let me try to run this command manually. Summon... So now I'm gonna spawn a wolf with the temporary tag. Okay, now I have a temporary wolf, basically. And now I'm gonna run this command here on the wolf. So data modify at e tag equals temporary. Nothing changed. Yeah, the wolf basically has no data right now, but if I give this, it doesn't remove the data either. What? Okay, wait, maybe it's glitched out. Huh. So it looks like you cannot use data remove entity everything. Yeah, if I just leave it out, it says that the command is incomplete. When I put a path here, it says that nothing changed. How can I remove all the data at once? Okay, let's just try out one thing at a time. Let's just hardcode something. It's custom name. Okay, let's just try the custom name right now. This should, in theory, remove the custom name when I reverse time. So I summon a wolf, I record time, I give it a custom name, then I reverse time. He still has the name. Oh, oops. Okay, no. Obviously he still has the name because I had the wrong selector. Sorry, that was stupid. Okay, now. Sorry, please watch away when I do this. I'm gonna have to do this a lot in the stream. So I summon a wolf, start recording, give him a name tag, stop recording, and reverse time. It still doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? I just have to see if everything works. Yeah, it says what it should. So basically, the command doesn't work. Data remove entity at e. Whoops. Sort equals nearest. Custom name. Oh, okay. It didn't remove the custom name. Okay. Now I know that it's not the Datapack's fault, at least. Data get entity custom name. Yeah, it says cloud, but are there other things that might lead it to have a custom name? Why can't I remove the custom name? You're talking like as if you could code any part of that. Any part of what? Well, silly ending stream here because you got exposed. No, I'm not gonna do that. Lol, silly stupid. Get banned, King Blue. Get banned. I'm saying to King. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't get why the custom name is not getting removed. Huh? I don't get it. I actually don't get it. Is the Datapack bugging around? Datapack disable time reversal? Is it this? Huh? I don't get it. How can this be? I think chat is a little delayed. No, I just didn't have the chat window open. but now I can see it again. Because I don't want everyone to see my browser all the time, so that's why I basically see the same thing as you do. Unless now, when you only see the Minecraft window. Is there any other data that could give it the custom name? UUID? Maybe? Modifiers? Nah. Huh. That's really, really weird. If anyone has an idea, please post it here. Are you on a server or a world? I'm on a world right now. Spawn a marker, teleport the dog away, kill it, spawn a new one with the tag temporary, teleport the marker, delete the marker. What is this for? I actually don't get why I cannot remove the custom name. I might actually have to ask in the Discord. I might actually have, if it's dead it won't have data. Yeah, but it's still stored the data inside a marker. I can demonstrate this real quick. Datapack enable time reversal. Okay, now I started recording, and now when I say at E-type marker, there is one marker per entity, and when I use data get entity at E-type marker limit equals 1, I can see one marker's data. So basically it stores the entire MBT every single tick, including the custom name and stuff. The problem is, why can't I remove data from an entity? Why can't I remove data from an entity? Like if I spawn a normal wolf, data get entity, this entity custom name, you can see that there is no custom name. Now if I give him a custom name, he should have its custom name Cloud. But now I can't remove the custom name anymore. Why? Yeah, but if you want to reset the tags before putting them back, killing the wolf, it would technically remove all data. No, because I'm not killing the marker. I'm going to do that so the marker also stores the entity ID, so when reversing time, if there is no entity, basically I will store when the entity got killed, and store that as a score, like I have a scoreboard timer for example, and I will store this into the marker. Sorry, that's... Yeah, I'm storing that score in a marker in the future, not now. And then I should be able to summon a new entity, and then give it the same score, like the same entity ID score, and then it should all work. Maybe just modify the custom name to be blank. That wouldn't work because I can show it to you. Data modify entity at E type wolf sword equals nearest limit equals 1. Custom name set value blank. Sorry. Wait, what? Huh? It never worked before, it always just displayed a small empty field. That's super weird. What if I get the entity now? Wait, what? Okay, data get... I want to see if it deleted the custom name. It actually deleted the custom name. Okay. Wait, maybe I can just do this then. Data, modify entity, edit, then the selector, and then data, set value nothing, maybe? Maybe this could work. Let me try that real quick manually. Add E, type wolf, sort equals nearest, limit equals 1. Okay, I want to see if it stays tamed and if it continues sitting. Yeah, okay, that won't work for everything. Yeah, I cannot do this with everything out. I'd have to basically... I'd have to hard code every single MBT string, and that would be way too resource intensive. I just wonder why I cannot use data remove. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Sorry, Cloud. It actually doesn't make any sense. Okay, let me try that again, now with this hard-coded custom name. Record time, give it a name, reverse time. Okay. So now it works, but only for custom names. Huh. No, that wouldn't work either, the Karat, sadly. Oh, it's third wolf killed? Oh god, you haven't been there from the beginning then. I think I killed a lot more wolves. But I always delete the chat, so... Okay, now I can reverse custom names. But nothing else, like, I want the owner tag to remove as well when I reverse time. And I want it to... Oh no, sitting works already. But I want it to become untamed when I tame it while recording time and reversing it then. Why can't I remove all data? Maybe I should... No, that wouldn't work. I thought maybe I could just spawn a blank entity and copy all the data over, but that's the problem in the first place. I can't copy stuff that is not there. Play Minecraft with window mode. I am playing Minecraft in window mode right now, as you should be able to see. I always play in window mode actually, because I don't like that when too many pixels move. That's a lot harder to process for me. Like when I have a full screen and I'm playing PvP, there are too many pixels that change. I have to look way harder to see everything. Ah, all data. Yeah, I want to remove all data from the entity. Or make it so that if something is not... okay, let me make a demonstration. Okay, so I have armor stand 1. This is the source entity basically. Armor stand 1 has Armor stand 1 has no custom name. Armor stand 2 does have a custom name. Now I want to copy all of his data over to this armor stand so that he doesn't have a custom name either. The problem is with what I'm doing right now, it only copies what is already there, and because this armor stand does not have a custom name, it doesn't copy the custom name over to this, so this keeps the custom name. Would the finished thing work with reversing death? Yes, exactly. But not blocks, obviously. I could do blocks, but it would lag way too much, and the server wouldn't be anywhere close to being able to handle this. I'd basically have to store in a radius of a lot of blocks around Endermen, creepers, and players, and that every tick I have to store like maybe 6 by 6 by 6 chunks, or maybe 12 by 12 by 12 chunks per player per tick. And if you have 20 seconds, it's 400 ticks. So basically 400 times amount of players times 12 times 12 times 12 blocks. And that's only for players, not for creepers or stuff. So yeah, that wouldn't be efficient at all. Yeah, I think I'll have to ask in the Discord, and then we can work on something else. Alright, I asked the question. Alright, now we can do something else. So, instead of trying to do this over and over and wasting your time, I can make it so that there is actually something interesting going on. I'm hearing some kind of sound sometimes. Maybe it's my keyboard? Okay, so basically, you can reverse time while you're recording time. That shouldn't work. That shouldn't happen. And you can also record time while reversing time. That shouldn't be able. That shouldn't work as well. So now I can fix this. So when you're right-clicking, it shouldn't check if you right-clicked the time recorder. Oh, no. Time record check. Okay, I have to open here. It shouldn't run start recording or stop recording when I am reversing. So basically, execute unless entity at s tag reversing time. Okay, that should work. Now, I should be able to right-click the time recording device while reversing time, and it would do nothing. So let's try. Yes, it works! Right now, I'm spamming right-click and it doesn't do anything. So it works. Perfect. Now I have to basically add the same check in front of the time reverser. Recording time instead. Yeah, there's a double execute. We can't have that. Okay, now what this does is you're unable to reverse time while recording time. But that's not what I want. I want that you should be able to reverse time while recording time. Or do I want that? No, that will make it too complicated. I first thought if you're recording time and you press reverse time, it would instantly reverse time. Let's do it. Let's do this so that you don't have to click this an additional time. Oh no, I can't open this sadly. So you execute. Ah no! Okay, now I leaked some. Okay, no. That's not a lot. I can show you that. So you execute as at a marker and store the data. But how do you know which marker should do something in one tick? It just stores the data to the first slot of the array every tick for every entity, one marker per entity. Okay, that should be sufficient. Me when the leak, not leak. Again, fully exposed. Yeah, sorry. You can hear it, that is its microphone scratch sometimes. Yeah, I don't have a good microphone at all. I'm using a headset, sadly. Oh, server owned by Carrot. Yeah, I mean... Oh, what? Okay, no, you saw it. I really have to stop opening Discord when you're able to see this. Okay, no, let me demonstrate it. So, let me make 2 sheep. Sheep no- oh, sorry. Ah! No! Ah, God. Come on. Okay. Let's have 2 sheep. Basically. So, let me make a name tag. Sheep1 and sheep2. So now we have a sheep1 and a sheep2. So now I tag at e type sheep sort equals nearest limit equals 1, add sheep1 and here sheep2. Okay. So now this is sheep2, this is sheep1. And now I try to do what Panda suggested. Data modify entity at e tag equals sheep1 limit equals 1 every single MBT set from entity at e tag sheep2 limit equals 1 everything. As you can see here, it does absolutely nothing. For some reason I can't copy all the data over with data modify set from. That is what I'm doing right now, and I used merge and then it worked, but that only changed the stuff that both had. So basically the problem with the armor stance before still exists here when I use merge, but when I use set it doesn't work. So yeah, the tags got overwritten now because tags are actually part of the MBT. That wasn't really clever from me. So yeah, data set does not work for me for some reason. You don't have 2 monitors? No, sorry. I said on Blues that if anyone leaks, I will delete messages. Yeah, sorry. Silly, you could just rename the sheep spawn egg so that the entity will spawn will also be renamed. Yeah, but I had already spawned the sheep when I thought of that. Can't you copy the data to a storage, then copy from the storage? Let me try. Okay, no, let me spawn a new sheep. Now I can do this. Okay, sheep 1 and sheep 2. Now I added the tags, and now I can use the storage as Karat suggested. Data modify storage temporary data set from entity at e tag equals sheep1 limit equals 1. So when I use data get storage temporary data, it's basically all the data of sheep1 at the time when I store this. So now let's see if I can copy the data from the storage onto the sheep. Data modify entity at e tag sheep2 limit equals 1. All data set from storage Minecraft temporary data. And again, it didn't work. For some reason, I can't copy over with data set, a data modify set. And when I use merge, yeah, it will work again, but I'll still have the problem from before. I don't know why this is happening. I don't know why this doesn't work. It's just so annoying. But what if I use insert? Okay. Summon sheep, relative coordinates, tax, sheep 1. Ah! No, sorry, sheep. Okay. Okay, now we're safe. Okay, what? No, okay, now you're safe as well. The difference between Datapacks and Java is that one I understand, the other one I don't. Yeah, I guess it's just some people understand Datapacks, some people understand Java better. For me, it's Datapacks because I have a lot more experience with it. Okay, insert from could work. Yeah, not sure though. Yeah, I'll try. First, I'll use insert from or append from, and then remove the first one. Data modify entity. This one, the one I'm looking at, by the way. Everything. Append from entity. This one. Everything. Okay, no, that doesn't work. When I use insert. No, insert doesn't work either. Yeah, okay, that's actually gonna be hard. That's so annoying. Okay, but let's yeah, let's go back to the problem from before. So yeah, now you shouldn't be able to apply time when you're recording. Yeah, okay, that works now. But I want you to be able to apply time when you're recording. So basically, I don't want you to be able to stop reversing when you're recording. But when you're... I'm gonna remove that check here, and when I go to start reversing, I'll use Datapack as... No! I'll run the function that runs when you stop recording. So function time, right click, time recorder, stop recording. And now I'll just open this file to make sure that it doesn't glitch out, maybe. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so when I reload, I'm not able... Oh, right. I also want it so that you cannot apply time when you don't have any stored time. So yeah, I can go to the time reverser and check, and then do execute if entity at E. Oh no. Execute if score timer matches 1. That's probably the most lightweight that I can get. So basically the timer is only 1 when or higher when you're recording or when you're reversing. The reversing part is already checked for here, so the only thing that matters is recording. So oh god. So basically you can only reverse time when you're recording or when you have recorded. So let's reload now. Yes! I can't reverse time now because I haven't recorded anything. Now let me record, and when I reverse time... Yes! Okay, maybe I should... Yeah, I changed the order now. Okay, now when I start recording time and then I immediately start reversing time, it's basically the same as if I clicked an extra time here, and then I just stop the time here, and then I reverse it. Okay, Pog, it works! I cannot reverse time when there is nothing stored, and the problem is that I can still record time, and when I record, basically when I start recording, it doesn't kill, it doesn't reverse, no, it doesn't reset everything. So we're recording time, oh sorry, functions, right click, time recorder, start recording. I want to remove all the data here when I start recording. What happens when I stop recording? Oh no, no, that's the wrong thing. Let me read the chat again. What's the default time limit for recording? 20 seconds. Yeah, insert requires an array. Yeah, I'm gonna think a bit off stream probably. I was so looking forward to doing this, but because data remove doesn't work for me for some reason, I'll have to look into this. I was so looking forward to doing this. So, you know what I wanted to do yesterday? I built this small pen for a villager. Basically, a little trading house. So I spawned a villager here, I started recording, and then, oh no, the prices are off, they're way too high, let me punch that villager. Oh no, he raises prices, let me revert time. Okay, that's actually... Yeah, villagers apparently have a lot of data. So as you can see here, I have 10 TPS right now. But when you're recording, it should remove the data. But because so basically, I can punch him as many times as I want, and he wouldn't remember a thing. So I could just abuse the poor old villager. But that sadly doesn't work, because I can't reverse time for data that didn't exist when I started recording. So if our little experiment worked, this would have worked as well. Oh, actually, let me check something. Reversing time, apply data. Yeah, we still have this check here. That probably contributed to the low TPS as well. TPS refers to ticks per second, by the way, so it's basically server lag. The amount of delay some certain actions have. Okay, yeah, so basically when I start recording, it should do the same as when I stop reversing. So right click, time reverser, stop reversing. It should do the same. And that should already be it. But I have to run it before I add the entity ID to all the other entities, because if I added this after I ran this line here, the data pack would just not work at all, because I would basically do something and then immediately revert it. Okay, so let's try. Yes! Okay, so data get entity at E, type equals marker limit equals 1, data recording data. Okay, there is a lot of data. And now when I just record it for 2 ticks... Yes! Okay, it works. It works. So now I can't record data for unlimited amounts of time now. yeah, basically the pack is way more stable now, and it doesn't allow for easy abuse. And you killed him. No, I didn't. I made him disappear. I don't know where. I just made him disappear. Okay. Are you on a server? Didn't know that. No, I'm on single player right now. But even single player has server lag basically, because it's using an integrated server for every single player world basically. It's basically me when I can only remind time for 2 ticks. I mean, that's basically... I mean, I hope some of you know JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's an anime. It's really cool. I really recommend watching it. There's basically... spoiler warning, by the way. At some point, there is a dude that can stop time. And canonically, he can only stop time for like 2 seconds. But in the anime, every action is basically elongated a lot because the dialogue has to fit in. So basically, the 2 seconds are in actuality like maybe half a minute or a minute. So in 2 seconds you wouldn't be able to do anything, but he manages to do so much in these 2 seconds. These 2 ticks, or 3 ticks in this case, would be how long it would take in actuality. Like, there would be 2 ticks stored, but maybe in another alternate universe these 3 ticks will be enough to build a mansion or something. Odurav as! Yeah, that's what I made a tweet about yesterday. The Karat. 9 seconds equals 33 minutes, exactly. Yeah, okay, now... Oh god. Sorry that you had to see that. Should we work on the item descriptions? Imagine someone speedrunning Minecraft, then some dude comes with a fishing rod and reverses everything. Self-promo lol. Yeah, that's... I hate when that happens, because I don't know what to respond. I can't just respond saying, no, please stop advertising, that would be rude. When people ask, hey, can we be friends? That's a similar situation, because I just don't know, hey, I don't know you, but I can't say no, because that would be rude. So, I just don't know what to say in these situations. I just try to ignore them, but I can't, because that would be rude as well. It's weird, okay? From looking at the game code, it seems like data remove only works in an array. Thanks, Panda. Oh god. Okay. Give me a minute. I have to process it. Why Minecraft? So basically, data modify. Data remove storage. But like when I use data remove storage, I can remove the data there. But let me try something. Data get entity at E. Maybe I can remove a tag. When I can oh, no, that would be an array too. That's so annoying. Why? So basically Minecraft... I read it wrong? Oh? Never mind, let me send how it works. So basically, data modify entity at s blah 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 set from entity blah 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 doesn't work for some reason. Merge from entity doesn't work because it combines both together instead of just copying over. Why does Minecraft not have a way to copy over multiple data strings? Why? Ah, that's so annoying. Okay, let me continue. Let's do item descriptions. Let me open MC Stacker. Okay, so basically I want to create a give command for a warped fungus on a stick, and the warped fungus on a stick should be unbreakable and have a custom tag, namely time recorder :1b, and it should be hide flags saying that it shouldn't show that it's unbreakable. Yeah, I also want to make it so that if you are recording time or are reversing time, the rods should be enchanted. The problem is, what happens if you do this? When you do this, like when you just grab the item out of your inventory, then you can't edit it. So I can make it so that it enchants, but I can't make it so that it removes the enchantment, which is super annoying as well. Sorry. It sounds like there is someone breathing intensely through your mic. God, is there someone behind me? Hello? Hello? Okay, no, there's nobody. Okay. Yeah, let's make these items. So, let's just ignore the enchantments for now. So we want the name to be time recording device. What should the name of the time recorder be? Time recorder. Time recording device. What should the name be? The path that you put after data remove needs to be. The path that you put after data remove needs to not be 0. Yeah, but so basically, but when I use data remove blah 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 at s and then all data, shouldn't it just remove all the data that can be removed then? Or can't I do this just because there is some data string that has 0? Stop time record. Yeah, record time. So time recorder record time. What should it be? You know what? I'm gonna make a poll. I'm gonna make a poll. But that's really annoying, actually. Okay, now we have the poll. I'm just gonna continue. I can change the name later. So, I think the name will be an blue for now. Record time. And the lore should be this item. This item allows you to then maybe go. No, I'm gonna make this blue. Record. Time. Four and then 20 seconds later. 20 seconds should be in yellow, maybe? I really like the contrast of blue and yellow. And what did the poll say? Okay, time recorder has 2 votes, record time has 3 votes right now. So I'm gonna go with time recorder for now. But we can change this later, of course. So now I'm gonna have an empty line, and then maybe right click. To stop recording. Okay, let me actually see what this would look like. This item allows you to record time for 20 seconds. Right click. I'm not sure about the bottom of this item here. I'm actually not sure. And sorry, I gotta read some Discord messages now. Okay. Okay, I'm here now again. So I'm not sure about the bottom of this. Right click to stop recording. Should we keep it for now? I mean, it's definitely better than this. It's definitely better than the previous item. But yeah, let's keep it for now. So now I can put this into the get items function. Okay, and now I can do the same for time reverser. And I would say I use gold for this. So reverse time, or should I say reverse time or rewind time? Rewind time might sound a bit weird. Like I love the sound of reverse time, but what do you think? Oh, sorry, Okay. Rewind. As you wish, it's rewind time. Yeah, that's That's what I thought of too. Rewind time just sounds like the meme. It doesn't sound like its own thing. To reverse the recorded time. Oh no, it has the wrong tag. Time reverser, not time recorder. Okay. Now the prototypes for the items should be finished. What? Oh. Yeah, so basically you can get the items now with tag it as add time reversal. And then the professional message arrives. You received some of the time manipulate thingies, and that's pretty much, yeah. Okay, so the time recorder says this item allows you to record time for 20 seconds, and the time reverser says this item allows you to reverse the recorded time. I think that's good for now. And I think, yeah, I have to change something. In both recording time and reversing time tick functions, I have to remove a line. Basically, I have to put it into the tick function instead. So yeah, here I have a lot of notes. Can't record time while it's being reversed. We did that. Can't reverse time without having recorded time. I did that. Can't reverse time while recording. But first it has to save. Then it stops recording. Yeah, I did that as well. I did that as well. Oh right, I want to put into lore how much time you recorded, but I think it's actually better to just display it via the action bar. It looks better, and it looks way better in this, you can see much more with that. Can't record time while someone else already records time. I haven't done that, but I have to do that because you can't record time while someone else is already recording time. Same with reversing time, that just doesn't work. It would just glitch out so hard. Make people able to stop recording without having to... Yeah, I want to do that as well, but not now. If you start recording time while there is already a timer score... Yes, I did that as well. Okay, so now we have a lot less things to worry about. Okay, so execute if score timer matches 0 or more, run title at A action bar, title at A. I might have to add another tag when starting to record time and when starting to reverse time. Yeah, because right now I have two tags basically, but I want them to have a tag as well for manipulating time so that I can use a selector more easily. Right click, time recorder, start recording. Right click, time reverser, start reversing. Okay. tag at s at manipulating time. Yeah, so basically when you stop reversing and when you stop recording, it should then remove the tag manipulating time. Alright. Okay, now hopefully it should work. So now I can record time, and now this timestamp. Okay, never mind. What? Tag at s remove. Okay, no. I removed the tag a bit too early. Sorry. Okay, now it should hopefully stay. Okay, now the timestamp stays, so basically now we know that it still has recorded data. And when we right click again, it just resets. And I want to make it so that if you put the item into the offhand, then it should delete all the stored data without having to reverse time first, because that might actually be not what you want. So yeah, well, I thought it was micro. Oh no, that's an old message. Maybe when recording time, make a title displaying how much time recorded, like subtext kind of. That's the timestamp. The timestamp is how many ticks recorded. This project is currently not available for single player. What do you mean? Yeah, there's only one problem. It stops when it's at 1. Maybe when I say stop recording, then I make another title. Like title at s action bar. Maybe stopped reversing. Or something. Oh, whoops, color red. Stop reversing. Okay, no, that actually looks awful. What's the previous message? It's red and blue. So maybe I just do data, I don't know, title it as action bar, text, timestamp, colon, and that in a blue color, and then 0 in a red color. That should work. So, does it work? Let's find out. Oh, whoops, I put it into the wrong... I put it into the wrong function. I want to put it into stop reversing, not stop recording. Okay. So, time recorder. It looks weird. No, that's not what I want. The problem is that the tick function is one tick behind, or rather one number behind. One tick number. Why don't change the timestamps to recording time left 19? Something. Yeah, I'm recording time left. I just have the same message for recording and reversing right now, so I'll obviously change that later, of course, but right now I just have the same message so that you can see that it's actually rewinding. But I actually don't like how it stays at 1. Can I somehow... Okay, when does this get reset? Reversing time, tick. What does this do? If it matches 0... You know what? Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave that for now. I mean 19 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna think about it if I'm going to change it to seconds, because seconds of course is less accurate, but I don't think you need tick accuracy. So I think seconds should be sufficient. But I'm gonna do that off screen probably. Okay, so let's actually do some experiments with it now. So let me take a bow and an arrow and shoot myself the cool way. Okay, now reverse time. Okay, I shot myself. I love it. I actually love it. Also, by the way, let me take some glass here. If you have something like this, and you let lava drip down, you know how arrows catch on fire when you shoot them through lava. Oh, whoops. I can reverse that, but that wasn't a good example. So right now you can see how it's on fire. Now it goes back. And yeah, the problem is it went back and it wasn't on fire anymore. The problem with the arrow and other projectiles as well is that they keep their motion. They keep their motion. The motion doesn't get reversed. Maybe I could make it, yeah, let me put it into the tick function as a reminder. Maybe reverse the motion too. Yeah, because then the arrows wouldn't look as glitchy when reversing time. And the arrow would then stay here instead of there. Because right now you can reverse time, but with arrows it's really hard to do something. Unless you do something like this. You basically shoot an arrow, record, then you stop recording, then you spawn a chicken here. That works, of course, but you're very limited with what you can do with bows and arrows. Let me just show you something cool. When you have 2 sheep and some wheat, you spawn the sheep, you start recording, let them follow you of course, but then you let them mate together. Sorry, sheep, can you follow me? Sheep! Follow me! Bro, okay, thank you. Okay, now you can see how the recording instantly stopped when you hit 400. So now you have a child that is not affected by time, because only entities that exist when you start recording are affected by it. So basically, when you reverse time now, they basically go away again. And yeah, the world lags a bit now, but you can see how they get back here. I love the time reversal. I love it so much. When I saw it yesterday, I thought, okay, it's maybe an interesting idea, but it's not that cool. I mean, just reversing the position has probably been done before. Like, you can, for example, just spawn markers every tick. But no, I'm using something that doesn't use any extra entities. As you can see here, when you look at 146, now it's gonna be 165 or something. But as you can see here, the entities are not increasing. And the world doesn't lag much after you stop recording. But reversing time is still quite heavy. Like, right now it's limited to 20 entities, but it's still very heavy. Let me try to get that child to grow up. Okay. Man, okay, no, I missed it. Okay, that's a problem. Yeah, when you record time and then record time again, it doesn't reset the old entities' no AI and stuff. Let me see if I can fix that. Start recording. It should run. What? Huh? Didn't I put something? Huh? What? Oh, it's here. Oh, okay, it's not actually putting the stop recording function here, because it also has to remove the AI. Sorry, I have to close my windows for now. Okay, now I know what the problem is. So stop recording also runs this line here, and I have to add it here as well. So if I add it here and kill all the previous entities, I can spawn 2 more sheep. Okay, so into cooked chickens, yeah. So basically, yeah, let me reverse time now. Oh yeah, by the way, it works with items as well. Oh, what? Ah! Okay, that was weird. I threw the item, and because I switched to my other item in the same tick, it disappeared client-side. Okay, so yeah, as you can see here, you can reverse items as well. You can reverse every single entity. And what I want to show you now is when I spawn 2 sheep, record time, breed them together, then maybe punch them or something, then I stop recording, then I reverse time, huh. Yesterday they made it again. Not anymore, apparently. Maybe remove motion from the entity. Yeah, when I remove motion from the entity, the problem is that when I Problem is when the when the reversing stops, the entity will not have any motion at all, and the problem is you can stop at any point. So I don't want to remove the motion because I want to revert time 100%, like revert everything back to how it was before. But now when I record time and I just feed this sheep a lot of wheat, it should hopefully grow up really fast. Okay, as you can see here, it now grew up. I just saw it, okay. So now if I reverse time, it shrinks again, it becomes a child again. So yeah, I really want the data remove stuff to work. I don't know why it doesn't. I really don't know why it doesn't. Okay, either way, what could we do now? I mean, maybe we could spawn some particles on the entities that are getting reversed, or maybe on you. Definitely some sound effects. There are definitely sound effects that are missing. Wait a minute. Is it reversing everything? Okay, yeah, looks like it. Yeah, the problem is the motion. Because of the motion, it looks like it's not reversing everything, but it is reversing everything. It would be really cool if I could reverse the motion. You know what? Let me check how that could work. I mean, maybe I could store the motion into the score, then multiply that score with -1, and then store that score into the motion again. But that would be quite heavy. Like, not the execute... Yeah, it would be quite heavy. Data... Okay. You could just make the sheep's data to get sheep growing on stream. Yeah, I could. But I mean, we've already seen how it grows just now, and we saw how it shrinks, so I don't think that's a problem. Okay, let me remove that real quick. The funny thing is when you're having a minecart rail. That's super funny. Basically, so let me do it like this, and have a button here. Basically, we have a minecart rail here, and this minecart rail goes over the mountain maybe, and then it goes into a giant hole. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to remove bedrock as well. That was maybe a bit too much. We need curved powered rails. True. Yeah, okay. That should be enough. Alright, so now if you have a minecart, I get into the minecart and I record time. Then I fall down here. Then I stop recording time. Then I reverse time. Then I just drive back. That's so funny. Like, I made a clip of this on Twitter yesterday. That's just so funny. Let's do it again. And maybe reverse it mid-air. Yeah, that's super fun. You can reverse basically everything except stuff that hasn't been set before, sadly. Potion effects, custom name, owner, whether it's tamed or not, entity tags. These things don't get reverted because of the problem I mentioned earlier a lot. That's really annoying. What other entities are there that are fun to mess around with? Like... Oh yeah, what I did earlier was get a villager. Okay, so basically we have a villager here. We start recording, now we make it run away, we stop recording. Now we make this a lava pool. Oh, sorry. Now we make this a lava pool. And now we maybe place some emerald blocks here. And maybe make another villager called Wife. Okay? So basically, this... Okay, so basically now when I reverse time, he's running away from his wife and all his wealth, and just running into this lava pit. That's super satisfying to watch. Does anyone have any more ideas? Yeah. Does anyone have any more ideas what he could do with this? Yeah, I was hoping I could get more done on stream. But this one problem... It will require a lot of thought, sadly. Like, I could hardcode every single data, but that would just... That would be so much more inefficient than it is now. Make a big fly. Oh, true. Okay. So... Stairs. Let me make some stairs. And... put some stairs here as well. And then... maybe some grass. And now when I get a carrot... So I spawn the pig, I start recording, I get a carrot, and I lure it up here, stop recording, and now I remove all of the blocks here. Reverse the Ender Dragon spawn animation, that's probably not possible. Like, I don't know what you mean with animation. I can't make entities disappear, sadly. Right now, I will be able to later. But for now, that's not possible. So now if you reverse time, the pig is flying. Good boy. Also, if we have TNT, and we light it with flint and steel, we can reverse time, but yeah, eventually it will explode. I can't reverse it to the point of the TNT being a block again, because I can't change blocks. Yo, pig has some epic moonwalk moves? True. That's true. One more thing that is quite sad, but that I will be able to change later, is when I get a minecart and creeper maybe. I have this creeper, and I record time. Now this, whoops. Okay, now we have that pig, okay. So I reverse time now. And the pig will now stay in the minecart, even though it wasn't in the minecart before. So that could be fixed with the data remove stuff, in combination with making mobs respawn after they die. Because when this mob gets into a minecart, it basically doesn't exist anymore. It's not its own mob anymore. So it basically disappears. So yeah, I will definitely make it so that they will, well, separate again, but not today. One more good idea. Sheep? Yeah, I mean I could shear some sheep and give them a lot of dyes, maybe. Punch them around, of course. Give them this dye, then this, then shear them. Stop recording, reverse time. Try this on the Ender Dragon. I don't know if this pack works in the... Let me see something. I actually don't know if this works in the Nether. Execute in the end. Let me try recording stuff. Yeah, okay, no, it doesn't work in the end right now because the markers are getting spawned in the overworld, so they have to be spawned in the same dimension. So let me try to fix that. Time reversal. So basically, first load, add. Let me try something. TP000. Okay, so the end as well. So execute in the end, run first load, add 00, and in the Nether as well. So now we have to put something else in entity ID get. We have to change that summon command. So how's the get function run? It's run when right click, time recorder, start recording. So it should actually be in the same dimension. Let me try it again. Kill at E type, no player. Alright. Okay, well now the Ender Dragon is gone. But now we can try... Okay. Okay, now it works in any dimension as well. You could also just make all the storage in the overworld. Not with my current system, because I'm using at E sort equals nearest stuff, and that doesn't work across dimensions. Okay, so how do I make the spawn animation? Like this, maybe? Okay. Yeah, it won't work, because so many new entities are getting spawned. You don't have Optifine on? No, there is no... Wait, what? What? The beams go in reverse? What? actually reverse the spawning animation with the particles and playgrounds and everything. What? Will this pack work on Hypixel Skyblock Remake? No, I don't see. Depends. If the Hypixel Skyblock Remake has an Entity ID score, then no. If it has a Player ID score, then yes. I don't actually remember if it has an Entity ID score. I don't hope so. I think that just the scores, I think it should work. It should actually work. Okay, now let me reverse the Ender Dragon. Yeah. But that's super cool when you can just reverse animations like this. That's super cool. Let me see if this also works in the Nether. Execute in the Nether run TP at relative coordinates. Okay, so come on, where are some mobs? I need mobs! Okay, there are definitely not a lot of monsters spawning right now. Come on! Okay, you know what? Locate fortress. Okay, now. Now that should work. So there's displays now. And maybe spawn some other places. Remove that. Then reverse time. Yes! Time reversal also works in the Nether now! Okay, that's actually really cool. I like it a lot. The mobs don't spawn if you're on a spectator. Oh. Oh, alright. Sorry then. Try this on a ghast. Okay, let me try. With this fireball. Fireballs spawn after I start the time recording, so it won't reverse the fireballs, only the ghast. Because again, it will only work on entities that are there when you start recording. Oh god. Locate fortress. I don't think that was a good idea. Well, now okay, now I'm at a different fortress now. Try after fireball spawn. Okay. I'm gonna have to hard reset this because, yeah, the system for this is not made yet. So, effective it as resistance. Tag it as add reverse time. Oh no, time reversal. Tag it as remove reverse time. Okay, so let me. Okay. So now there is a ghast down there. What? Oh right. Why is this happening again? You have to command the command for the old fortress. No, because I I frequently delete my chat, and it would have glitched out either way. Why is this happening? I literally... When you start recording, it literally runs the remove AI function here, as you can see. Oh no, it should run the... Oh, it runs the wrong function. It runs the wrong function. Be right back. Restore AI. So, reversing time, restore AI. Reversing time, restore AI. So this is run when you right click, time reverser, start reversing. Okay. So basically, okay. So basically I have to copy paste this command. I basically copy pasted the wrong command there. Okay, let me try something now. Wither skeleton. Yes, it works now. Okay, it works. Great. Thank you for your service. Okay, let's try with the gas now. Come on, I'm here. Bruh. Oh. Yeah, it's basically impossible to do this on a fireball because it only exists for so long. But it will work later, of course, but only if you do this after the fireball. If you do this after the fireball spawns. Like, it worked, but I could only reverse a very small amount of time before the fireball exploded. Once the other system is in place, this will also work. This will also be able to record time after the fireball is exploded, and you can still, and it will automatically respawn the fireball, basically. So we need a NASA PC if this works with new entities. I don't even... Like, if we wanted to make it work with all entities, with new entities, that would work. If I made this pack work with all entities to begin with. But because I have a limit set, I can't distinguish between new entities and just entities that weren't selected. And I can't have a limit for that, so it's basically not possible if I limit the entity count, but I have to limit the entity count because Minecraft's code is so incredibly inefficient. Okay, let's kill at E type equals marker. Okay, good, there is no markers left. Kill at E type equals marker. Data, remove storage. Okay, there is no storage either. Are there any other interesting entities that can work right now? I mean, a zombie could work. Make a tag system so it tags all old entities and stop tagging when you start recording, and add new tags for mobs. Yeah, but again, I would need a new limit for that. Tags are inefficient as well. And what if entities are just loaded in? Then it would all... I mean, I can't add a tag to every entity, only to every entity that is loaded at the time. So that wouldn't work either. And again, it would just increase the TPS, it would just decrease the TPS dramatically. And right now it's already on the edge of being justifiable. Let me just spawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. I'm recording this right now. Instant damage. Okay, now I record it. So the world will die. It would die if I didn't set a limit. So now if I reverse, I love this data pack so much. I love it so much. Try a Guardian. I think some animation is depending on MBT. Guardian. Okay, let me try. Okay. Okay, it has no MBT, but it can still face me. Okay, so time reverser. Aww. Okay, so the beam cannot be reversed. That's sad. Come on. Die! Die, Guardian! Okay. So yeah, Guardian beams cannot be reversed. But I want to show you something. For example, because this works with all MBT, as you can see here, I'm putting stuff in here. Now I'm taking it all out again. Now I stop recording. Sorry, gotta clean my inventory right now. So now if I reverse time and look into this, you can see all of this is reversed as well. The beam stayed on you while you were in creative. It shouldn't do that normally. I think it's because the Guardian had no AI set to 1. Can you make a custom texture for items? I will do that once the pack is done. I will definitely do that, yeah. I'll probably use the maybe a clock texture or something, or a custom texture entirely. Clock will be different, difficult. Oh! I want to see what happens with a creeper. Okay. Will it start to explode? Oh no, okay, creepers cannot explode either. Huh. But it's funny when I spawn a wolf and a sheep and I record that, and then I reverse time, the wolf gets angry again when I spawn another sheep. Okay, no, it's 2-hit, okay. Okay then, let me spawn another wolf and another sheep here, and I only wait until 1 hit is done. Okay, now when I reverse it, I love this. I love this so much. But yeah, I guess I'm quite tired right now. I can't really code right now, so I would say I'll end the stream right here. I don't want to waste any of your guys' time, so thank you so much everyone for watching this stream. I know the commentary at the end and the content at the end wasn't that interesting as the beginning. I'll definitely learn from it, hopefully for the future, so that I will not do the same mistakes again. So thank you guys for watching.